So guys, here's another mini nursing moment for you. So, do you know what medications you're on? Does your wife know exactly what medications you're on? Do you have them written down somewhere on a document? Or do you leave it up to your medical professionals to know exactly what you're on? Did you know that many medical charting systems do not talk to each other? Meaning, if, say, you're a Kaiser at patient or a patient at Kaiser, for example, one of the major healthcare groups on the West Coast, and you go to, say, I don't know, Providence or another hospital system, those systems may not talk to each other and they may not share information. That also applies if you go to a specialty doctor, such as a cardiologist, nephrologist, anything like that. They may prescribe you medications in their system, but that system may not talk to another system. And so oftentimes you have gaps and questions of exactly what are you taking? Now, it's not anybody's fault. It's just we need to clarify exactly what you are taking so we know what to give you and what not to give you. So it's always a good idea, one, to keep things written down, and it may be annoying, but maybe every quarter or so, just go through your medications and update your list. If you go to the doctor, give them that printed list and have them check against the chart, because we're going to ask you exactly what you're on, all the way down to that eye drop or to that weird Google recommendation of taking cinnamon or any other thing. We need to know exactly what you're on. Now, that also includes vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin B, E, all of them. We need to know what is going into your mouth and into your body. Now, don't be surprised if we also ask you if you are taking any substances, whether illegal or illegal. We need to know that, and we don't care what your answer is. We just do not want to kill you if you're taking something, because you taking something might interact with something that we are giving you, and then we are in a big world of trouble. So it's okay. There's understanding there. We're just trying to be safe. Case in point, I did have a patient that I had to admit to the hospital, and as I was doing the admission, I had to ask about substances. Well, my patient was very honest with me and said that they had just done a whole bunch of math in the parking lot and that they were very altered. Well, that's good for me to know, because I know that I'm going to tell that doctor, and we're probably going to hook you up to an EKG or cardiac monitoring just to ensure that your heart does not stop because of some of these substances. We also expect that you will have some side effects if you did do some substances. Example, my patient openly admitted that he did math in the parking lot before being admitted to the hospital. He's hooked up to the cardiac monitoring, right? We give him a little box to watch his heartbeat, hopefully correctly. We gave him some fluids because at this point we're worried about electrolyte balance and dehydration. And then a few hours later, this person took a really long nap. And when I say a really long nap, I'm talking 12 to 18 hours. Yes, he was arousable, but he really wanted to sleep, and that is a common side effect when you do math. But if we did not know that he did math and he was excessively sleeping, we would be really concerned. But because we knew that this was probably an expectation or an occurrence, it was okay. Now, that doesn't negate the fact that you still need to check on your patient every hour, which we did, and you need to chart that, which we did. But it's just, we need to know what is going into your body and what we're prescribing, that it's not going to impact you in a negative way. That is your nursing moment for today. Check back for more, and we'll see you next time. Yes, I know it's a crazy story. I have tons of crazy stories for you. If you want to share, you can email us at mehoc1@gmail.com. We would love all of your healthcare stories. This has been your mini nursing minute. We'll see you next time.